Accountex 2023. We are live in London. I'm thrilled to have with me today David Carr from ClearBooks. Hello to you.
Hi Rob, nice to meet you.
It's great to have you with us in our special recording booth.
It's great to be here.
Yeah. David, for people that haven't come across ClearBooks, tell us what you do.
So we do cloud accounting and payroll software. So we set ourselves out to be the easiest to use. We provide excellent customer support, and so we're finding there's a real trend of like new to practice firms setting up, and we're really set up to help those firms get started, get on the journey, grow their practice and grow their firms, and our software is really easy for them and their clients to use.
Well, ClearBooks as a brand is definitely growing. I see your stand getting bigger every year as you come to Accountex. How's it gone for you this year so far?
It's been really good. We've had lots of really quality conversations with accountants who are looking for software to like really help their practice, solve their problems in a way that's easy to use. So what we're finding is, there's so much technology,
yes,
and there's so much complexity in using software. It can become a bit overwhelming. And when you've got clients that just want something that's easy to use, without all the bells and whistles and all of the fees that come with all of those add-ons and things, they're finding that we're having conversations that's the problem that they're facing, and that they're really finding that ClearBooks is looking like something that's good for them.
When you talk to accountants, and you talk to so many of them, David, there is a sense of overwhelm,
yep,
of overload, not just with the workload, but in terms of looking at the landscape of technology. What do I choose? How does it fit into my stack? How do I make a strategic decision, not just on what's best for the firm, but what's best for the client? Presumably you guide them through those conversations.
Yeah, absolutely. So, accounting firms often, they won't have just one tech stack. There's sort of a holy grail maybe that people sort of seem to try to go for. But in reality, you need to do what's right for your client.
Yeah.
And so some clients, they have specific needs, and they need the software that they need. And other times it's up to the accountant and the software provider to support the clients on the right journey. And so we support our accountants and their clients by providing them free training to get up to speed with the software. The software starts with most of the bells and whistles and turned off, so it's really easy to get started. And then as the business needs grow and become more complex, they can add on those features. And so we support our clients and our accountants on that journey.
It's no secret that your competition are in this room. We've got some very big vendors here. But you've said a couple of times now how easy ClearBooks is to use, and that must be a source of competitive advantage for you, because there's a lot of complicated offerings out there.
There certainly are, yeah, and that's the overwhelming feedback we get from our customers.
Yes.
So it's not just something I'm making up to talk about today. That's what our customers tell us. So easy to use, and that our customer support is excellent. So especially with complex technology these days. Technology seems to only be getting more complex, and we build it, so we know sort of behind the scenes how all these things work. And invariably, from time to time, things happen to go wrong. I think we all accept that. Nobody in this room, if they said that it wasn't the case, they would be lying. And so we're there to help our customers get back on track if something's gone a bit amiss for them.
Who are your customers? Are they the accountants or the businesses of accountants, David?
So we have both. So we have relationships with accountants and bookkeepers in the UK, as well as small businesses who come to us to us direct.
Now I'm picking up on your accent. You ain't from around here, as they say. So ClearBooks, international company?
So ClearBooks is a UK business. The only thing that's not UK is me.
Okay.
But no, I live here. I've been here for half a decade. I've been with the business for that long. So we're a London-based team. We're a small business ourselves as well. So I'm actually the CFO at ClearBooks. So I use ClearBooks every day. We're a small business.
Yeah.
And so
you understand that world.
I understand it. I'm facing the same issue. I have to file my VAT return every quarter, just like all of our customers do. Yeah. And so I get it. I know how important it is, and all the sort of personality of the software. I'm living and breathing that. And so when I'm having conversations with accountants and with clients, I get it. And so I feed that back with our product team and our development, and it shows with our customer service. And it's I think that's what makes our customer experience so great.
And with your CFO hat on, David, there's a lot of pressure on the fintech space and the software space at the moment. The economic climate is in turbulation. Is that a word? In turmoil?
Yeah.
It's uneasy out there.
Yeah.
So what kind of shape is ClearBooks in financially without revealing secrets, and how are you reacting to the market out there?
Yeah, so we're fine. So we take a really good sort of like management of our finances, and so
Because if you didn't, that would reflect badly on you, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, that's true. It's I mean, I don't have any concerns about that at all.
Sure.
And so most of my concern is how do we help our customers to get to that same stability.
Right.
And so what we've done, easy to use also means easy and clear pricing. And so, I hear from our customers that sometimes they have to buy, X number of licenses to get a decent price.
Or let's lock you in for 5 years.
Exactly. And so that's not our approach. And so we'll happily sell one license to one customer if that's what they need. There's no pressure, no hard sales tactics and things where we want our accounting practices and their clients to grow, and they can add on more licenses and they can get better value after they have a higher volume. But we're not going to sort of force you to come into that top price from day one. So that's we understand the market and the situation, and so that's what we're doing to help our customers. I think the bookkeeping tools and the functions, cash insights. We have a sort of a red, amber, green traffic light signal on our dashboard for your cash health. So that's something that really helps businesses keep on top of their finances. So that's something that's like built into our product as well as our business ethos.
Yeah. What excites you most about what's coming up for ClearBooks as you penetrate the UK market further?
Yeah, well, there's so many exciting things, and I think that interacting with more accounting firms and helping them sort of like get better value out of the software and develop better relationships with their customers. That's probably the main thing for me. But then if we look at the technology, people are talking a bit about AI here and there. It's actually less going on talking about AI today than I was anticipating there to be. But that's something that I personally think is quite interesting and quite exciting. I think it's still quite early, so we'll see how that sort of pans out. There's lots of, last year it was all about crypto, and then this year nobody's sort of really talking about it so much. So maybe it will be the same for AI, or maybe it will change the world, but we'll be there to help figure that out. And
you mentioned talking a lot to your customers today, David. They'll be packing your stands out. I've seen how busy it is over there. Part of the conversation, though, is talking to fellow vendors, isn't it? How strategically aligned are you? Do you collaborate them? Are there partnerships there?
Yeah, we absolutely do. So, we don't operate. It's an ecosystem, right? We don't operate in isolation. And so, today, second day, it's always a little bit quieter than the first day. So I left the team there, and I had a chance to go around and meet a few other vendors. And there's lots of interesting things going on. There's lots of upstarts and lots of other established businesses that are bringing things out. We've got a few partnerships in place already, and we're always keeping our eyes open to see what's going to offer value to our accountants and bookkeepers and small businesses. It's great to come along today and sort of get to see what people are talking about.
Yeah, and finally, with the ClearBooks journey over the next few years, what keeps driving you on this journey?
Yeah,
where's your passion come from?
So I mean, I think it's a really exciting industry, right? Like people who are outside accounting, they don't see it the same way that we do when we're inside it. And accounting and technology are both very interesting and exciting industries that have a change in people's lives. If you're using technology to run your business, to achieve the financial outcomes that you're looking to achieve from your business, it means that you don't have the headaches of admin, you don't have stresses, and you not wake up in the middle of the night wondering, am I going to be able to make payroll next month, or whatever the stress is for you. Yeah. And I think the confluence of those two industries is such an exciting place to be, because it has such real impact on people's lives. And I've enjoyed my journey in this industry so far, and I can't wait for the next decades to come.
And I am thrilled you've got the word confluence into a conversation, David. That's wonderful. David Carr from ClearBooks, great talking to you today. Thank you for your time.
Thanks so much, Rob.